Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. Of course, we are in a science mode right here. Wait, where is it? There should be one around here somewhere. Return to the old. Wait, I really should have looked this up last time. I think that was the one we were on. Oh no! How embarrassing! I've completely forgotten which one we did. This was a. Did we call it default? There's no way we called it default. This is something that I totally should have looked up beforehand. Let's also, whilst I'm also panicking crazily about this, make sure that my stream is coming through nice and clear. Okay, there, looking good. Did I really not give it a new name? We've done that one. That's the science mission. Hard casual was also a science mission. It's got to be returned to the olds, right? I can't believe that we're only 39 days through it, but I think that is it. Okay, well, let's hit it. Let's go. We'll know that instantly when we land in there. Okay, let's just have a quick click around and see what's going on in the background here whilst everything loads up. Looking good, looking fine. Hello, the video viewers. How are you doing out there? A great start as always. I always particularly enjoy these slightly panicked start to the streams as I realise just a little something escaped my notice. 20 days until the MOHO window. I don't have a design that I really want to do, but I tell you what I do really want to do. I just want to stick something in orbit around MOHO. And do I want to make it a Kerbal? I'm very, very tempted to send a Kerbal out there. You're right, Forrest. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't. Whilst it would bring us immense amount, I mean, we could even go to the asteroid complex and pick up as many scientists as we want, and it would give us amazing bonuses to our science to be able to send a person out there to go and get it. But I just can't do it. I just can't stick them in such a dangerous mission. For every time we have tried to go to MOHO, first off, things have gone. What's this new button down here? Things generally tend to go wrong. Oh, I put tweak scale on. You might be glad to know that. I don't know when we're going to be using it. I don't really want to use it to make anything bigger. I just want to make things a little bit smaller. Anyway, as with every mission off to an interplanetary destination, we need to check and see how much fuel we need. It's just a thing you need to do. If you want to come home, you need to make sure you've got at least 1,000, 3,000. Let's call this 2,000. That's a big number. That is a big number. Is that like 5,000 delta V or something like that? It's 8,000 all the way down to the surface, but I think that includes this and the takeoff. And we don't need this fuel comparison here. So we need a 5,000 delta V return if we want to bring someone back. I don't think I want to bring them back. I think we just want to leave them in orbit, because as you can see, orbit, so much nicer to get in. And I don't want to be in a close orbit. I'm quite happy to take an elliptical orbit. Hey there, Rich Jackson, how you doing? So I don't think we need to give quite as much, but we do need at least 3,000 delta Vs to stop. So there we go. That's my first little thing that we need to do here. We need to, one, make this a controllable unit. Yeah, one thing that I learned over all my times of playing KSP 1, sorry, not KSP 2, what am I on about, is that you can never press the right button that you're looking for. But secondly, if you put your little probe core inside one of these Mark 1.25, you don't end up with a pinch point, and there's no like floppy rockets. So that's definitely a big plus here. My plan is just to send out this little robotic scout to go and just like sacrifice itself for the good of our science. I need to be able to send everything back. Now, of course, the fact that we're playing science mode means that my communication building, I don't know what we call it, the tracking station, isn't it? Of course it's the tracking station. The tracking station is fully upgraded. It's not something that we need to worry about. Not MOHO. I like MOHO as a nice first target. It's not particularly easy. It's not particularly difficult. I mean, actually, I lie. It's very difficult. It's quite difficult. I'm going to take one of those along with me. We'll take the mystery goo, of course. I just want the one. Thank you. And then we should be able to throw some other, like a pressure mat on this side. and thermometer here. It'd be really nice to then put a little rocket on top of this that everything takes the science for and sends it home. But that's not this guy's aim. This is not what we're doing here. I'm almost tempted to put a parachute on there, like in some sort of like laughable optimism. But I just don't think that's gonna work. Let's close this back up. We need to slap some solar panels on this, and then right, okay, that should be somewhat. You know what? I'm gonna do a little like pyramid here. I'm gonna tilt this way. Get that in the middle, thank you. And then take a copy of it and spin it around its own axis like that. And then we've got a little solar pyramid there. So whichever way we're pointing, we should be fine, right? That's hopefully the way. I'm actually tempted to move this up past the antenna so that the antenna isn't blocking it. Does that then mean the solar panel will be blocking the antenna? We'll find out, won't we? The only reason I go there is a rescue mission. Okay, get the person back, and the next gives you some idiot around MOHO. I hear what you're saying. I don't know. I just like the. It's not easy, as I say. It's not easy science, but it just seems like an obvious target, especially when you throw down the alarms and you notice that MOHO comes around every like 50 days, something like that, because its orbit's so tiny. It's there every couple of months, right? So I gotta take a sip of tea. I've been full go since I got here. Alright, now, because it comes around like every 50 days, that means it's just a nice target that's there ready to go. I don't think we're going to Joule. I don't think we're going to be going to Joule next, but the 150-day going to Gilly, that seems like a possibility. We might even get the whole MOHO mission done in the time it takes for the next Eve window to open. So that'll be nice. Of course, we cannot trust that little widget there. We're going to have to go look up stuff and make sure we got the right information. Now, I want a tiny craft that we leave in MOHO, leave in orbit around MOHO, right? So something that's just got this. It'd be nice if we could put like little side tanks on it, but of course we don't want to block the photovoltaics right there. That's a good engine for this particular purpose. So that's only 200 delta V, but that might be all I want for any movement around MOHO that I particularly want, or maybe even just for crashing into the surface of MOHO, an end of life rocket, if you will. Yeah. I'm wondering if we want to put some RCS on this, and that's almost definitely a yes. Do I actually have the? I don't. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm talking rubbish because I don't have access to them. We've not opened that particular part of the tech tree yet. Speaking of, this rocket is going to be pretty horrific. We are going to be. We want like 5,000 delts on this bit here, but you might notice that I have a limited number of engines and a limited number of fuel tanks. We're not so open on the tech tree. So going through and making this rocket, it's going to be an interesting choice, and maybe I'm going to have to make some interesting choices to make it work. I'm looking at this modular girder, in fact. Maybe we can do something like this. If we pop this here and then have, I don't know, like a 3 wide rocket here, and then like so. It's zany, it's crazy, but I think we might just be able to do it. Do I want decouplers, actually? I don't know if I want to make this just like the rocket as it is, and then you kind of build it off of. We could even drain the fuel off the middle. Sorry, I covered my mouth there. That's not a particularly good way of using my microphone. We could drain it from the middle to just some outside engines. I don't think it's going to be the most efficient, but that's one. This at most is going to give us a couple. Okay, so maybe this is not what we want. Where are? I'm sure we got the fuel ducts. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So something like that. Even with that, has that actually just made it worse? I think that may have just actually made it worse. But that's fine, I suppose. Yeah, okay, all right. We're gonna not try anything crazy, and we're just gonna have a big central core here with a LV909 underknife. Fuel line from outer tank to inner tank. Well, that's what's going to happen for the next one. But I wanted the 3 outsides to share there, so we could have like a what I would call a Tintin rocket. I don't know, you know, like central core with 3 boosters around the outside. But these would not hold as much fuel as the central column. You know, if you had these like so. Yeah. Anyway, that's not what I'm doing because it's our first trip to MOHO, so we need to actually do this well. So we need to send a rocket that is capable of taking off from Kerbal and going to MOHO to be able to stop at MOHO. That's the problem, right? That's the task that we're trying to solve here, and it's not actually the easiest of tasks. It's one that I have failed. I'm going to say 90% of the time. It is a lot. I fail this mission, this very mission, this like sending my first one out. That's way like this is my moonshot, right? This is the mission that is way outside my technical and technological, shall we say, capabilities. And I want to do it this time. I'm gonna use all the information that I have at my disposal. Are we gonna put like aerodynamics on here? I suppose we are still lifting off. So yeah. I am going to enable crossfeed here. Do I do it like this, or do I just do the fuel lines? Because it's less faffing around over this side, you know. Also, I need this to be in a better way. Well, actually, just that will do. Just that will do. That's still not that much. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so now we'll do the classic asparagus from yon to yon. The reason I'm using the fuel lines rather than the couplers is with the decouplers I need to watch the fuel levels, and with the fuel lines it'll show it to me next to these guys. Okay, so that's a little bit better. It's not a great deal better, but it's a little bit better. It's still not the 5,000 Delta V's we need. Are we just going to up the number of stages here? That's a good first pass, but I don't think that's going to be the whole story, because we're going to need. I mean, let's try 4 first. Let's see. I mean, we could go all the way to 6. Six might be the key. That's still only 2,000, and then we lift these up. You're right. I always forget to do this. Wait, here we go. Sea level. No. Vacuum. Bam. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Stop. We're good. Good shout, my friend. Good shout. I literally every time forget to do that step. Okay, great. That's good. That's good. I want to strut these things together. I don't have struts. Okay. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's pushing from the middle. Yeah, no, surely it will be fine. The coupler. Oh, mate, I'm suddenly not so sure about the health of this rocket. We're just going to throw a lifting stage under it. It's not a problem. I don't know why anybody would be bothered by this. I'm very bothered by this. I'm sure we'll be fine though. All right, let's pull this back. We need to give the MOHO no problem, right? That's the classic name here. No problem. There we go. Great, nice. So this is what's going to stop, and now we need to build something that could get it to MOHO underneath. So let's have a look. I mean, the 8,000 delts will probably get us most of the way, but I would still like to stick an extra 1,000 in there just to be sure, you know. And then we'll build a pretty big stage, and then we'll have a big old floppy rocket that we need to try and lift off somehow. I'm sure it will be fine. Is this the largest tank I have at my disposal right now? I don't want the largest at my disposal. That's the big problem there. That's the big problem. I feel like I want to once again make a little set of outside. Can we do this? Something small like you guys. Let's just go for this. No, we're gonna keep the symmetry. We're gonna pop this here. I probably want a little bit of distance in between. Something like that. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. And then we've got some LV909s. I'll need to check the fuel flow to make sure things go. Why do your liquid fuel boosters look like nuclear ballistic missiles? Well, you know, heritage, I guess is going to be the word there. Fuel delivery. Okay, that comes from everywhere I want it to. Great. Those five. Whilst I understand the logic of having this all come up at the same, like the stack separator fire at the same time as the engines, I like to do mine separately. Okay, so what have we got here? There's about 1,000. We could make it closer to 1,000. I'm kind of sad that we don't have the Mark 1 pointy fuel tanks that we could put in here. That would be pretty nice. Instead, we're just going to throw another layer of these. I think to save parts, what I'm actually going to do, just upgrade to this. It's going to be pretty chunky anyway, so whatever we can do to help should be helpful. I honestly believe and stand behind the supremacy of pool rocket technology. I mean, fair enough. I don't know. I'm a big fan of noodles, it turns out, so that's the way we're going here. Okay, what actual stack separators do I have access to at the moment? Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is a pinch point right here. This is going to cause some problems, and I don't have any struts to make it not a problem. Yeah, well, we're just going to have to roll with it. Is it this one to go up to the next? Okay, yeah. I mean, I also really dislike it. I feel like this is why I'm going to have to take off directly vertical. Put 6 solid rocket boosters beneath these. Let's have a look. I don't think it's going to be enough to launch us, but I find your suggestion. We've only got the thumpers. I mean, that's a fifth of what we need. It's a good start. But unfortunately, no, it's not going to be. I think that they will feature. Don't worry. Actually, I'll grab that. This. We will be using them, just not like that. This here. Wait, no, that's not. It's tempting. It's tempting to use these to blow up the lower stage because I know it's going to be more secure. But I don't think that's the way. I don't think that's. I just. If I had a strut to go across here, I'd be laughing. I'd be like, yes, what a great design. Unfortunately, I don't. So I don't. Whoa, what a weird way of holding on to that was. I kind of want the whole thing, and then up there. I have no idea what just happened with the rocket there. That was a bit odd. Something like so. Yeah, that's good. And then what's the largest engine I've got? Oh. Okay. So I think. I think what we're gonna do. That's a bit of a problem. It's not an insurmountable one that we can definitely overcome. But that was not expected. Use the starship separation, blow up the first stage of the second. I was super tempted. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I feel like we're going to have too many engines for the amount of fuel we've got. and it's going to lead to not very good delta V. 1-1. Yeah, I mean it's a start. It's a start. Let's Control Z. Turn this back down to 4. Let's see if that gives us a better delta V for start. Yeah, it does. But what's my to weight ratio? 0.5. I think I'm okay with it. I think I want to put alternate solid and liquid boosters around the outside to help with this. Use only the side-mounted engines. Oh man, I mean that's a choice. That's a choice. Now I need to change. Oh, dude, you're right. Thank you. I forget about this every time. So that's a third of what we want, maybe a quarter of what we want. Now I can do this. I feel like we can get away with at least one more tank here. That's just like 2 orange tanks at that point, and that's pretty normal. That's legitimate. We can live with that. And then. Am I putting liquid boost? Like, if I had better solid boosters, I'd totally cover this thing in huge solid boosters. But as it is, even as it is, I can't make huge liquid boosters because they'll be like all wibbly wobbly everywhere, and I don't really want that. Really. Let's put the Reliance on rather. So these are swivels, right? Yeah. So these have got steering capabilities, whereas these Reliance on the outside are just sheer push. Now it's not a lot more push, but it's some push, like so. Am I wanting to asparagus this? Almost definitely, right? The problem with asparagus means that I'm going to drop. I don't know why I took that off of there. I'm going to drop the strong engines pretty quickly. What are we doing? We're trying to go to MOHO. We're trying to go to MOHO. It's going to be a challenge. There's literally no two ways about it. Then Thumpers have so the entire side of that entire fuel tank just put side mounted in. Well, all the way up here. I do hear what you're saying, but the delta V will be poor. Do I want to put 2 sets of solids? We'll have a set of solids in here and then another set of solids out here. We fire these outside ones first, right? Give us a good oomph. And then when we drop them, we fire the next set to carry on with some oomph. Or is that just silly? Is that just silly? I don't feel like those fuel connectors. I hear what you're saying, mate. Let's have a look. Can we fix this? Like that? Is that better? I think that'll be better. I think that will be better. Aerodynamics are going to be an interesting one on this craft. It's still not really enough, is it? You know, these dropping at that particular time is also not great. So let's bring all the engines down together. Oh, excuse me, suddenly hiccup. I got very excited, very excited. We then want to. I mean, we didn't want to drop all the engines together, but we'll figure out exactly what we want the staging to be in a second. This, that. Okay. Now, my big question, of course, is whether the solids are going to be done burning before those liquids like burn through everything. So they're blatantly the ones that we want to go first, and this can come up here. Tell me I'm not. Yeah, of course I'm dropping the one I want to hold on to, so something like this. Okay, this is maybe worth a test. Do we think it's worth a test? Okay, first prediction is going to flip out. I haven't got a single. Let's actually, whilst I can already see it happening, winglets. Okay, great. We've got some control. I don't feel good about this. This spot here in particular, this is where it's going to fold in half. But hey, who am I to not watch that? Let's launch. Let's go. You like solid boosters. Fuel line connected to its own tail. Yeah, we did that one. Okay, cool. This is brought to you by PG Tips. Yes, nice. Okay. Oh, it bounces. It bounces. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm sure our staging is perfect. I'm going to go in a very steep trajectory. I think that's the only way we're not going to fold in half, like, straight away. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Yorkshire Tea is not the win. Oh. Well. Okay. I mean, we've done worse. We've done better. Fine. Okay, alright, well, I mean, that's just a to weight ratio problem. We need we need more. We need more. Oh, look at them flapping over there. I've turned ground collisions on, by the way. So if I run into a tree, I'm actually gonna have troubles, which will be fun. Which will be fun. It had a lie down, indeed. Vehicle assembly. I mean, there's not a great. Let's go see where struts are. Let's save this. Leave this. And see what. Maybe we're gonna have one of the famous. Hey, let's fly around Kerbal and get some science missions. And they're not my favourite to do, if I'm to be honest. I don't think they're the best to be doing on stream. So if we can avoid that, I'd be very, very happy about that. Is it this one? I bet it's this one. Look, there it is. 45. You go, bam. Gimme. We're not even talking about it. I'm just going. I used to be like, hey, solar panels and fuel lines, they're the only things you need for any mission. No, it turns out struts. You need struts as well. I mean, I really, if I sat down and thought about it, I could have told you this. It's mostly because the first big mission that I normally do is off to the Mun. But for some reason, during like thinking about what I was going to do during this science mode, I was like, I don't want to go to the Mun. We could finish the entire science mode without leaving the Kerbal system. Maybe we'll do that next time, but that's not what I want to do this time. Just do the science of the runway VAB, and yeah. I mean, that might be a thing to do at some point. Yeah. So what have we got here? 0.87. What happens if we do put them all at the same time? 0.12, that's not ideal, is it? And that's going to be over pretty quickly. 39 seconds into the burn. No, 42 seconds into the burn. We're going to be down to 0.74. Okay, so that... I need to get this wrist risen up. Arise! So this under here... Can I get hold of this place right here? You in there? There we go. Hey, how's it going? All right, we should know. Like, everything has been in 6s on this craft, so there we go. We're going to go with 6s and maybe another one in the middle. Let's go with a bunch of those. This may lead to things exploding. I'm not entirely sure, but here we go. Let's put an extra one in the middle somewhere. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, respect the symmetry. Okay, that's good. I mean, look at the cluster. Look at the cluster. I'm about it. Let's save it. Do we think we're going to explode? 0.99. Really? How have I made it worse? How? All we did. Oh, here we go. Whoa, confusion. Okay, that 0.31. That was horrific for a moment there. I was like, how? Everything I know is in conflict here. All right, that's good. I might. There's 32 engines underneath, right? You know, there's, surely there's a pattern out there about that. Well, I guess we're just gonna fly like this and see what happens. I predict that we fall a little bit short of orbit, and then we're going to have to come back and maybe extend. Should we just extend these boosters? Now that we've got struts, I don't see why not, actually, to be honest. Let's just slam a little bit more on there. Is that too much? That might be too much. Let's not get silly now. Let's not get silly. Something like this. We could even scale up the number of boosters here, but for now, I think we are fine. Okay, I'm sure I've just horrifically changed the to-weight ratio calculations and stuff like that, but I'm going to save it, we're going to launch it, we're going to go. 15%, okay, that's cool. I'll take a 15%. Are we there? Are we around? This orbit down the bottom here, I wish it didn't hang up. I almost want them just to play a video at me, you know, just to be like, yeah, no, we're thinking. Okay, thank you. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, blast off. 0.12. I'm gonna immediately. I was planning to go directly upwards, but actually, I'm gonna immediately start getting a little bit of sideways velocity here. Not much, but enough that I'm not fully dependent on my to-weight ratio to get me up into orbit. Look at the shake on that. Just look at it. This is going to be some troublesomeness here. Like you can see it. I can see it. I hope you can see it as well. What I should have done is put a controller somewhere around here, maybe on top of one of these boosters, and then we could have got a true indication of what's going on. I think we're fine. There goes those. That was not enough. That was not enough. We really needed to have been at least a to-weight ratio of 1 here, and look. Well, I guess we're going to fly this one through. It's Bezos who's more likely to sue. Well, I mean, it says we're gaining speed. I doubt it, but it says we are. I think it's because these fuel tanks are very nearly empty. And when they wait, what? There's a rocket not doing anything right in the middle here. Okay, well, I guess that's a thing. How do we? Oh wait, it's now doing stuff. Well, I don't think that's going to make a great deal of difference. Might have made some, but not a lot. Are we still gaining in vertical velocity, or is that just slowing down now? Oh hey, we got a Jebediah over there. We should probably recover him at some point. We also have a solar probe relay out there. Okay, well we should probably do something about that as well. This is going to be a sad didn't make it to orbit. We're still several thousand Delta V short, and this is not doing it. All right, so we need to rethink this bottom stage, right? Leave Jeb there, he's an oi boy for losing his ship. Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking like we basically keep this core, and then we copy out these 1, 2, 3 and the engines at the bottom, and make some liquid boosters out of those. That might have what it needs to take us off, get us where we need to be. I don't think we're going to have any decent explosions here either, unfortunately. There's just time warping to the brakes, right? Woo! Gravity is going to win, but it's going to be a slow, graceful defeat that it's not going to be fun to watch, you know? It's not going to be great fun to watch. Alright, I like these, so I'm going to try and keep it. Wait, sub-assemblies, they're here somewhere. Awesome. Drop. What do we call this? Side booster 1 meter. Something like Yeah, that's some good caps lock work there. I'm going to take it, though. I'm going to take it. We get rid of that. That's not needed. And we're going to just, like I say, steal this from here. That will be fine. That will be fine. We don't quite have the cup. Oh, we don't need this jank here. Wait, look, give me that. Get out of here, jank. Wait, it's a 1.8. Oh, that should help with the wobble, like a lot. Okay, that's good. That's good. Anyway, but before I got excited over that, let's put 4 of these down. I don't like 4, but like that's what we're doing. What is this engine plate? Inspired by upside down birthday cake, but with added shrouds for windy days, for clusters and multiple small engines on tanks. I mean, is that really what we're gonna do here? Let's try it. Let's try it. Does this stick here? It doesn't stick. Why would you? How? I don't. What? I feel lied to. I don't know about you guys, but I feel lied to. Maybe one day I'll figure out exactly what that's supposed to do. That one day it will be. Life will be illuminated to me. That's pretty good. That is exactly what I'm doing, Zed. That is exactly what I'm doing. I was just seeing if I could do anything with those engine plates. I've never figured them out. Never figured them out at all. Is that good? Is that looks roughly straight and symmetrical. We're gonna take it. That's it. That's good. We'll do this. Fuel tank externals. Thank you. Into what? Why? Better? Okay, that's better. And then we're gonna have nice extended nose cone. No, not that one. This one. Nice extended nose cones on there, like so. And not that one. This one. Oh, okay. We need an actual one of those. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. You received 4 takedown notices. Dude, who did you annoy? Structural. Grab some struts, of course. Okay, so what's our to weight ratio? Not our to weight ratio. Yeah, well, actually, yeah. What is our to weight ratio looking at like now? 0.18. So I mean, that is good when we've dropped the solids, right? That'll keep us going and getting faster. Yeah, don't worry about that. Do we actually want more? No, I don't know. Like if I grab this and actually, because like we're 6 times. Oh, it fits. It fits. Just. I'll take it. I'm gonna squeeze out some room here. Nope, not that way. I want you in there. You. Local, I think. Something like that. Just a little bit more room, and then go around the bottom here. Be like, plonk. Nice. I'll take another one of these on top. Okay, that should be better. If it fits, yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, that's good. That's good. And then we just need like loads of these all around the outside, just to really sell the vision. I don't know about the liquids actually. Just a bunch of solids, right? Just a bunch of solids. Let's quickly put together a little unit here. Obviously, constantly terrified that they're gonna just fall off and slam into the rest of my rocket. That's interesting placement. None of these seem particularly well lined up, but you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. These definitely need to come down here. And that's into that. Okay, great. Is this gonna work? Have we got this? We got this. Let's give it a little more room, and then when I've done that, I can slam. Because I'm sure these little winglets here are going to do all the difference for our controllability. Yeah, 1.42. That's about right. That's about. I would prefer like 1.5, maybe 2, but that's good. That's good. There. this feeds inwards. What are we firing here? Wait. Okay, alright, yeah, wait. Bring these back down. 0.6, yes. Oh, that's much better. Look at the weight, the to weight ratio here. The thrust to weight ratio. I can't get the word thrust out at the same time, you know. Alright, better? Question mark? Save. Again, I'm not sure what Mark's got to do with it, but put some lights on this bad boy as well, so we're in the very deepest, darkest of the MOHO. We can. Oh, we might be able to land it on MOHO, in the MOHO. I doubt it. It depends what angle we come in. I'd really like to get in at a... I think you should drop 3 fuel tanks on one side and then 3 on the other. Okay, I see what you're saying. I think we're just gonna go with this. Yeah. I mean, as it is, we're probably gonna lose the fins and a whole bunch of stuff. Is this the right number? I mean, these two together is like 2.5, 3.5-ish, maybe. All right, save it, launch it. I'm gonna stick it into a 100k parking orbit. Where else would I put it? YouTube's been pushing inline ads at me a lot recently on my streams. And coming back to Kerbal 1, I'm feeling like we could just throw in an ad over the top of the loading screens. Like, nobody would miss out on anything, right? Anyway, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Wait, throttle up. What is this frame rate? Oh my gosh, and I thought Kerbal 2 had bad frame rates. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, the plumes doing well. The plumes are doing well. I might have to look into, what is it, waterfall? I mean, that's a plume mod. Whoa. It is twitchy, I'm going to say. It's a little bit twitchy. Definitely, I don't want to touch anything. It's just so outrageous. I think this is the angle, though. I think this is it. The PID might be badly calibrated for this particular type of craft, but we're good so far. As long as I can keep pointing roughly prograde whilst we're going through the atmosphere, it means that when we go to drop our solid boosters, they'll be going with the airstream, which is very important. Very, very important. Hey, easy there, my friend. Easy there. Okay, we're good. Hey, nerds, how you doing? Drop them, and hey, we did it. That's fine. That wasn't my craft. That was the solids exploding behind me. Okay, great. We're still, I mean, we're not going fast, are we? We're not going fast. Speed of sound about 10 kilometers up. Though now that we dropped this, I don't know what it is about the solid boosters. The solid boosters seem to be really performance intensive on my system. I kind of need to like scroll up here and see. Look at all the engines we're firing. Look at all these engines. And here's the fuel tanks that matter at the top. Why are there any draining faster than any others? Wait. It's not the way. Oh, no. It's okay. It's all right. It just happened to be that the middle fuel tanks were in my line of sight, and they were supposed to be draining slower than others. How are we doing? 69, 70. I mean, we're going to space. We're going to space. Are we able to stay there? That's the question. If I click this button down here, we can see. Oops, stop. I want to stay about 100. Whoa, Kraken do be shaking. But we're fine. You know what? I didn't put any RCS or any control units like that on here. All we've got is the SAS on the aim camera of this little guy here. And look, he's trying. His little wheel is spinning, but he's a tiny little gyro. Granted, he is right out on the end of the stick, right? You know, there's stuff going on there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get myself pointed the right direction in the right time. I mean, we've got a minute. We've got a minute. How do I reset my camera? It's here somewhere. Aim, reset, bam. There we go. All right, cool. So I'm looking at the center of mass right here. So he's all the way out there. You wanted to look at my probe, aim camera. There, hello, there he is. He's just a little hecto boy. Octo boy, little octo boy there. Okay, that's cool. Doing well. We just need to keep this guy spinning. I do like the camera looking at like the weird endpoint here. It looks like this whole thing is spinning around where we're looking, but of course, what's actually happening is the camera's doing a big old circle with this. Why they're not deployed because we've only just got out of the atmosphere, really. What I should have done is extend those. Brilliant. Oh, why aren't these also doing it? Are they not in symmetry? Okay, that's fine. Are we 26, 25, 24? I'm gonna have to kick the engines in just a little bit to get us going. It's not quite what I wanted, but I'll do it. Started a career mode for not that long ago. Okay, that's cool. Wait, I need to reset my camera. I'm going. This is already far too late. Okay, I think we're gonna be fine. Oh, drop the stage. Drop that stage. Okay, that was good. I wonder what that weight ratio is now. Does it tell me if I click on this? 0.77. All right. Yeah, we're not going to space today. I did not look in the right direction fast enough, and we might be in some serious troubles. I'm pointing my nose up quite a bit, because I'm trying my best to counteract the fact that I am plummeting towards the surface right now. If I could just get going fast enough that I can skip over the surface over there, if we just do that, that's my plan. That's how orbit works, right? That's how that's going to go. You really don't like the lack of solar panels. I mean, we got solar panels. Look, we got a little solar tent. We got this guy on this side and then that guy on the other side. They're both pointed, angled away from each other, and that's on both sides. So we've got a complete solar coverage, right? That's my plan anyway. Complete solar coverage. I'm hoping that so how I think about this is before we can start going up, the apoapsis needs to come down and go through us, right? Because the highest point is always somewhere on the orbit, and it moves smoothly. It doesn't jump around, right? So for it to go from behind us to in front of us, it either needs to whip all the way around or it needs to come down and pass us, and that happens by it going down and meeting the same altitude as us. We're only at 91. Hopefully this will work. I'm hoping this will work. We've got quite the angle going right now. Quite the angle. I'm looking at my actual raw altitude right now, and I'm not feeling great about it. Not feeling great. I wish. Wait, why isn't trajectories telling me? Trajectories. Hello. Yeah, there we go. All right, great. That's good. That's where this red line here is where the atmosphere starts. So I'm trying to not hit that. If I could go faster before we get there, that would be good. It looks like it might happen. Also, look at this angle. Oh, that's. I feel bad for that. I can do better. The moon is exactly 0, right? And oh, actually, this one's okay. This last one I feel bad about. That solar probe. This one's not too bad. Oh, the apoapsis is coming down to me. It's coming down to me, and I'm gonna try and level off as we do that, so that I can just put all of my fuel into trying to get my periapsis up and out of the atmosphere. This might work. This might just work. We're coming in. Drop a little bit here. Oh man, this might take a little bit longer than I was expecting. But if we get, yes, yeah, okay. So technically now we're 30 kilometers above the surface with our periapsis. That's where the game thinks you're in orbit for some reason. But I like to have, as I say, I'd like to have 100 on both sides of this orbit if we can. can. But you know what? 80, 90, I'll take it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. MOHO in 19 days. How many orbits to a day? It takes like 20 minutes. Oh man, there's stuff going on. There's stuff going on in the chat. Sorry, I was very intensely trying not to crash my spacecraft there. Started career mode. Solar panels. The Russians in the 60s only fuel and polonium cells. I wish. Only played career mode. Did sandbox in your official new version. Go to. Yeah, I mean, I actually really enjoy the progression of career mode. Maybe not progression. It's the series of, hey, do this silly challenge, and I'll be like, okay, and then you give me more money to do bigger silly challenges. All right, I could do that. Okay, so to leave to MOHO, we need to go down. That's easy. We go down by slowing down. Add the maneuver over here. You know, you put some Barry White. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong stream. We're going to go. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit it straight away. Let's MOHO set as target. We're probably going to have to tell it to wait many orbits, like many orbits. I kind of wish I'd installed a better maneuver node editor at some point, but you know, here we are. I want to make sure that my exit out of here follows the same line as Kerbin's orbit, and that feels about right. Let's. Bring that down. I'm gonna go with about. Oh, wait. Altitude of 4.5, and that says 3.5. Okay, that's too much. Let's not do that. 3.94. Hey, give me it back. Okay, I'm not allowed to do any more maneuvers. There is a way to do it over here. Okay, great. Hey, how are you doing? We want to. I mean, 4.2 is pretty good, right? 4.2 is very good. I think I might even now go switch over. The ISS at 500, something like that. 200 kilometers. 400. Yeah. 400 sounds about right. All right. It was good seeing you, Zed. Good seeing you. Can I just? Nope, it's not there. It's not there. Would you believe it? But we knew this would be the case. So a little bit unfortunate that it's not even slightly showing up. Then there it is. I was about to say, but then 1 degree is quite a lot in interplanetary travel. 1 degree over a million kilometers is well, I don't know. Do the sign of a million in radians, and that will tell you how far out you are. Okay, so no, sine of 1 times a million. Well, I mean, and I can tell using the classic engineer's approximation that for small angles, sine of x is x. It's about 1 million miles off. So, all right, that's not too bad. Let's get back to maneuver 1. I feel like this one needs to wait a few orbits. Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually really good. Now that I say that, I'm not sure. I wish we could say, hey, can you just wait a few days? Because I can't turn the scale all the way up and then jump the orbits. Oh wait, start burn 6 days. Oh no, it's still ordered. It's still like how many hours you want. And if I remember correctly, 19 days. That's a long way away. It's many clicks. But I think we could do it. Think about it. Let's get the little jitter click on the go. We had the moon as a little interloper there for a moment. And I think my angle relative to the thing. Use the in-game planner. That's what this is, right? Look, create what? I don't know how to actually use it to plan. Excuse me. Oh, Astrogator. Here we go. Boom. I forgot. MOHO. Create maneuver. Wait, we need to clear these first. Let's clear all those first, and then. MOHO, create maneuver. It's a weird one. I'll take it. It's 110 days though. Why do these not match? It's a good set of maneuvers though. Use translation control. I don't know about that. Wait, settings. I was kind of hoping. So there used to be a nice little mod, or at least I thought that was this one, where it showed you a whole range of possibilities, and you clicked on the point, and it did that one. That's advanced time warp. Well, I guess we're just doing this one. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's clear all these. I don't really care about how much time passes in the simulation. So. Save it. Yeah, they seem quite varied. Yeah, I mean we've had troubles with this alarm clock one before. Well, many times, in fact, many times. I closed the thing down. Got a little off script and it's thrown me just a little bit, but we're back. Oh, look at my orbits being counted. This is nice. Let's close that. Got a little mod that does. I can't remember the name of the mod, but that totally does this. I'm now super scared that when we get out there, Kerbin's going to be on the other side of the planet, and we're going to be in trouble. But you know, whatever. I think we'll be fine. The amount of stuff we could have done in the meantime is pretty amazing. Took us. How is that still counting up? Is it just because we were going so fast? It could well be. Could well be. The burn time, I'm gonna start slamming up. Well, it still says a minute. I just started one. Okay, go. That was a bit weird. As long as I can keep pointed in this direction, it should be fine. I always like it when I'm burning towards the surface of the planet that I'm around. Wait a minute. MOHO, Eve, Gilly, Kerbin. Let's make sure that this is a viable strat that we've got here. Yeah, kind of. Which one's me? This one's me. Okay, I guess we'll allow it for now. We'll just see what happens. I have occasionally been told to go through the surface of the planet before, and that's always an interesting one. That's always interesting. I do know that we're actually going to be spending a little bit more fuel than I had anticipated. That should be fine though, right? I wonder if we can just like point ourselves at MOHO and get as much science transmitted as we can on the way in. That might be what we end up doing here. That might be what we end up doing. Big burns though, big burns. This is going to be a very precise burn as well. Trying to match up this second. I can't believe it's got us going through past the moon. Trying to match up with MOHO on the other side is going to be. Look, it's not even done it here. I'm going to have to like do my own little correction. I feel like, but I'm just going to take this word. I'm just going to take this word for it. I did not make myself extra tea today because for the past however long I've only really drunk one. But now I'm halfway through a stream being like, oh, I wish I'd made myself a little flask of tea. I have to make do with some squash instead. Very, very, very sad. Fruit juice. Well, there's the moon. We are going to be going past the moon, so that's all good. Man, this is slow burns, yo. Slow burns. Kind of knew it would be. I wasn't expecting quite this much fuel cost I'm fairly sure when let's come over here. Like, this is the inclination change. I suppose in between the two, actually, it's 1.6. I suppose that could be 1.6. Yeah, okay. Maybe I was a little bit overconfident with my spacecraft design here. But we do have stages to go, and every time we throw off extra stages, we get much more efficient. It's hard to say. You did solar orbit science thing last week. Yes, I did. Looks like we're going to get some moon science on the way past, though. I think there's nothing wrong with testing out my instruments on the way past. See what that acts like. Okay, ready for a stage. It now knows we're leaving. It now knows we're leaving. And stage. And fire. Yeah, nice. Wait. Stay pointed at your target. Keep on target. We got this. Just point at the moon, man. Just point at the moon. Well, it's not quite. We're going a little bit higher than the moon. How is my orbit looking right now? I mean, we are following the dotted line. That's a good thing there. We are indeed following the dotted line. It's taken a while to move my blue line onto the dotted line, but it seems to be holding together. A little bit concerned by the fact that this... Yeah, no, we're asparagus-ing correctly here. This looked for a moment like it was not. Make sure my headings are good. I always forget how long a burn it is to get to MOHO. Definitely something. And I also don't kind of trust it for me to just like time warp and hope that it works out well. Because I've been burnt a few times there, you know. I'm fairly sure if we just make sure that, like, at the furthest extreme, the dotted lines add up, then we should be just on the right trajectory, right? That's how that works. It's gonna take a while to get there. Take a small while to get there. 170 delta V left. Of course, we've got thousands in the tank. And in fact, it's going to cost us 5,000 to stop, right? So 2.5 plus 4. I mean, that's already over 2,000. I like that. Okay, the real question is, are these two sets of antenna going to be enough to get information back from MOHO? Are we even going to be on the right side of MOHO when we get there? Why does this not look like it's right? It's not right. Let's see if we can do. Oh man, that's an expensive place to try and do a maneuver. Let's do it though. Let's do it. Bring this up. Whoop. You there, MOHO? There it is. All right, great. We can make this happen. It was there a second ago. Where are you? Nope, we lost it. It's all over. Just want to push the ascending or descending node right over there, and then kind of spend some time fiddling around with some numbers. This is going to be a little bit painful as I try and get these numbers right down as small as I can. I think I actually want to use this, right? Wait, I need to get the right numbers up. Not like that. Wow, let's bring that all the way down. Woo. I'm glad it changes it by the same amount every time. It wasn't just a random amount of large. Every time I touch it, it goes a little bit more crazy. Oh, there was something there. Did you see it? I saw it. Look at that. Great. We got it. There's no way I'm going to be able to pull that off. Oh man, it was pretty nicely in there. It's up and down, faster and slower. I desperately want to get polar. I'm fed up of being bipolar. Let's bring that in. In fact, I do want to get bipolar. I want both. Single polar would be a little bit weird. Okay, so, I mean, we could... If I brought this up, got in really tight and pulled back, we could get a nice little gravity assist on the go. I don't think I'm capable of such things. I mean, we can bring this up, bring this down and up. I mean, that is a gravity assist that's not going to happen, right? We're going to be trying to slow down. We're going to slam into the surface of the planet before it happens. Okay, I'm going to stay polar. It needs to happen, like that. Talking to yourself is the only way to guarantee a decent conversation. It's true. It's true. I think that's it. I think that's the maneuver we're going to do. It's going to cost us a lot. And then we need to stop on the other side. Should be fine. It should be fine. How long? It's another 100 days off. It's another 100 days off. That's fine, though. I'm going to use my minor SAS powers to try and point towards where I need to be pointing towards, just to see whether my solar panels are going to be looking in the right direction or not. The way we've got them set up, I should just be able to spin on the spot, though. And whilst we do that, we're going to watch Kerbal disappear in the background. Where can I put it that we get a good idea of how much it's moved? I've put the yellow right on the very limb of the planet. Yellow on the limb, and then this large G-force tick also on the limb. Let's see if we can't observe some movement over time. The problem with being a human, and this is a pretty serious problem with being a human, is if changes are slow enough, you just don't notice. You just don't know. So you need to leave little devices for yourself to let you know. It's one of the major hallmarks of science, right? Is just don't trust your own senses. They're easy to fool. Easy to fool. I mean that is the whole basis of I think therefore I am, right? So like your boy Descartes, you might have heard of him. If you haven't, don't worry. He's famous in like math circles. So you know like XYZ, the coordinate system. That's called the Cartesian coordinate system because he made it up, right? Before him, people were just like over there somewhere, right? And we didn't really, I mean, we had distance, right? But there was no like standardized way of talking about things in relation without just distance. Yeah. Anyway, it's a bit hard to describe how awkward life would be before coordinates. Not to say they didn't have coordinates. They had different like polar coordinates and stuff. You know, you turn around this far and point over there, and it's that direction, right? That's a polar coordinate system, right? That's an angle, a distance. But Descartes, he was also a philosopher, and he noticed that all of your senses could be tricked. Every single one. Like there is not a sense that you've got that is not messed up by some flashing light, weird noise, chemical instability, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff that can make you believe that the world is not as it is. But the only thing, so how do you know that any of it is indeed real? How do we know that we're not in the Matrix? How do we know that we're not in the simulation? How do we know that the wall isn't being pulled over our eyes? I mean, we don't. Is the short answer. So what can we trust? Like what can you take to be really, really true and really, really real? Is only the fact that you're asking that question. I'm thinking, therefore I am, right? Like that's the only thing you can trust, because that's the only thing that doesn't really get implied. Though along comes people like Darren Brown and you're like, wait. Am I thinking what I want to be thinking right here, or has someone told me what to? Yeah. Anyway, I don't like going too deep on that stuff because it very quickly becomes, well, I mean, really, if you think about it, there is no point to anything, and it's not a great place to be at all the time. So let's try and move this. I think we're now pointed close enough that I can point the big button. All right, Kerbin, goodbye. Woo. Oh, that was quick. I think I broke something. Time warp stopped. Burn time 11 minutes. Wait, what is even going on here? I feel like we have at some point hit a bad. You know, I mean, look at this. What just happened? Oh, are you kidding me, mate? Are you kidding me? I bet that's the better time warp mod as well. It's a bit hard to roll back. Almost certain. I don't want to crash it. Let's load. Let's see what we got. Persistent. Day 150. 3 flights in progress. You saved before burn. Did I? This quick save, you reckon? I don't. I'm gonna load this persistent. Save it as a different name and then come back to the quick save because the persistent seems a lot further on. And the persistent might just be the messed up one. That could be a thing. It's done a KSP2. It really did. It really did. Look at that. I'm not even sure why, to be honest. It's not like I asked it for anything particularly outrageous. Let's just check the tracking station and see what we got here. Oh, that's good. That's good. We'll take it. I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna take this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do exactly what I said. I'm gonna save this and then go see what the quick save is because that might be better. Safety 1. Okay, and then we load. Let's have a look at a quick save. I mean, day 39. Yeah, I'm not feeling great about day 39 actually. Day 40. In fact, I don't know why I loaded. Day 40 is not going to be anywhere near it. We just get to watch 2 loading screens now. Hello. Okay. Right. Well, this is. Yeah, before the burn. Is it? Wait. So this must be after the time warp. Am I just gonna hit the time warp button and then we'll be fine? I think that's fine. I think we can just leave that like that, right? That'll be fine. It'll be very interesting to see if we're gonna end up with exactly the same burn. I'm gonna see if I can do it at _2 this time. I think that might be it. This was a long burn, and then I just need to remember to save more often. Oh my gosh, you'd have thought after however many years it's been, the number of times that I've messed this up badly, you'd have thought I'd have learnt to do this by now. But no. 420. Can I bring this back? Can we bring this back? Is this going to line up with the blue? Is it going to line up with the blue? Time warp times 1. 445 orbits. 445 orbits later. I mean, is it going to count all my orbits everywhere? That's a question to ask. That's a question to ask. 20 seconds until the burn. At least we're facing roughly the right direction. Still looking into the bottom of Kerbin's atmosphere. It makes me feel uneasy, you know. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I probably should have started it because we know it takes a while. 2. Okay, yeah. So far, so good. I'm just gonna let it wobble around. I'm gonna trust in like the fact that it's gonna wobble one way and then wobble the other. and kind of average out, maybe. I do like the fact that if we look down the rocket, the six symmetry has been preserved. I wish I'd done that for the bottom lifting stage. That would also have been pretty nice. We're at the 22-second mark. Yes, that's good. That's good. Just watching that orbit spin out there. I'm going to bring us down to ×1 again. I'm going to try and push my craft up to just a little bit above. And then I'm going to go ×3. Yeah, I think we can handle ×3. I'm not even going to try ×4. Trust me, I've been there before. Whenever you've got a craft with more than like 15 pieces on it, ×4, it's just going to shake stuff apart. The problem with having to reload after technical difficulties is that whatever you had to say before burn, I mean, all I've got to do is say it again. That's not ideal. There was a moon encounter. We knew about that. That happened last time. And then slow down the war. We're about to run out of fuel in this stage. Away we go. All right, cool. Nice smooth transition. Everything looks really fine. I think this time I'm going to take control of the auto warp feature. I'm not going to press that button. We're just going to go ahead and warp in small increments. Well, I'm gonna do it myself. What speed am I going to be leaving Kerbal at? I've never thought about that. It's got to be one of the higher velocities. Maybe even the highest, because like trying to get down into a gravity well is pretty difficult. We're kind of spoiled being stuck down. Well, I mean, we are stuck down the bottom of the well, but we're kind of spoiled being down the bottom of gravity well. We don't realise how much energy had to be released for us to be able to just stand down here. Turned the whole planet molten rock, you know. So far your engines were 6x6x6. There's a reference there somewhere. You know, powered by the mightiest of beings. I'd like to reorientate to the nav ball orientation here, just to help aid navigation. It was a little confusing for me, and all the little deviations from the blue cross here that we make whilst we are burning need this second one to be just a little bit further out, So we're gonna have fun trying to put this back on target afterwards. But it's okay. After many years of playing this game, I picked up a intuitive feel for which way to burn at what time. Can we get this even closer? If I can get this down to literally just a couple of meters per second, that would be good. Death is the mightiest being. I'm hoping one day we prove that statement wrong. That'd be really good. That would be really good. Okay, let's. That's not the maneuver I want. I know that's not the maneuver I want. Oh, it might have been. But I'm gonna take control of my own maneuvers here. Cannot auto warp so far. I disagree. It totally did. Okay, so that. It's not ideal, is it? It's not ideal. It's not terrible, but I think we could do better. No, not like that. How do we get these closer together? If I click the right button, okay, closest approach. There we go. I don't know what Kerbal 1 has done, but for some reason, the nodes just don't want to stay up anymore. Seems to be a problem. Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving these closer together until we get a number that's workable. Ooh, that almost looked like it was bad then. I don't know what even happened, to be honest. Don't know what even happened. It doesn't tell me what my closing speed is going to be. Normally you get a velocity at the bottom of this as well. I wonder how come that's not there. Oh, have I gone too far. Some might say. Some might say. Closest approach, please. I just need that number. I need that number. Wait, what is going on here? We are making big changes to our orbit. I suppose these do mean that it's less changes to our approach. We're going to be approaching slower. Man, this is a somewhat difficult approach. Last time I just pulled like 3 little levers and it worked out fine. Not so much this time. I wonder what the difference is. If anything, I felt like I performed the maneuver better this time, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Maybe I should have been a more slapdash pilot. Is the Kerbal way after all? Okay, we've got a MOHO focus view. Thank you. We've got a MOHO encounter over here. Let's just get close. Let's just get close. I have no idea what does what. I'm just gonna have to click until it happens. Okay, that's pretty good. I might even just take that. I think that's solid. Add a maneuver. What do you reckon? How much is it going to take? Maneuver 2, orbit. Maneuver 1. Maneuver 2 is this one. It's not telling me. Why was it not telling me? I want some numbers, man. I want some numbers. There we go. Whoa, near enough 3, but we've allowed for 5 kilometers per second. So I think we should be fine, right? Let's focus back on our craft. Welcome back, nerd of all nerds. How you doing? How you doing? I need to focus on my craft, man. Where are you? Where are you? MOHO, no problem. All right. I guess we're just gonna like warp here. I'm worried about what happens when I go through the moon's sphere of influence. Oh wait, sorry. So bye bye, Kerbin. We're off. Get a good look, robot. You're not. Oh wait. Out of all the directions to point my craft, this one kind of is the only one that couldn't get any electric. What is this? 0 0 0 0. This has some. This has some. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. And of course, the direction I start rotating is the direction that takes the solar panels that were in the sun out, and this one. Tilda. Does that take you back? What? Okay, there we go. We've finally got ourselves in the correct orientation. Going to warp. Oh, you know what? I might just leave us spinning. What could go wrong there? What could go wrong there? What speed? We were actually spinning relatively slowly as well. Like we were traveling at, you know, the times 1,000 speed there or something, and it was just like, keep going. Really? How have you locked yourself in that position again? It's alright, it's got some sun, but like, how has it locked itself back in that position? Out of all the possible directions it could do, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Let's try and lock this back the other way. I am turning. You can see on the nav ball. I am turning, but man. I didn't know Tilda takes you back to the vessel. Okay, that's great. Spin me right round. I mean, it's true. The Q key spins me right round. Save. Didn't save. I was supposed to save. Okay, we're going to now leave the moon's sphere of influence. In fact, we're gonna rush past the moon. I'm not even gonna look. We're gonna be like, whoa! Suddenly a moon. Okay, we are taking this quite carefully through the sphere of influences as When we just tried it a second ago, oh, that was a nice eclipse, by the way. When we tried it a second ago, we ended up with our craft sun diving, which, you know, is very interesting. I'm down for a sun dive, but it wasn't really the maneuver we wanted. All right, one day, here we go. Orbit one of the sun. It's true. It's true. Okay, feeling good. I feel like we should be able to now just let it rip, right? We should be good. Why is it red already? Well, we have been cursed. How many do I need to put on here then? I'm at full tech level. What is this? How dare thy? How dare thy? I don't understand, actually, to be honest. I don't understand. I'm sure I've done this. So 5M, that's 5. Yeah, I'm now 9. So how far away? So that's 5 there, down to Eve. So we could have survived to Eve. Just. What is this? Eve's the next one over. Can I look at my settings in here? Game settings. Let's just quickly have a look at stuff here. Let's make sure that we've not got something turned up when it shouldn't be, or something like that. Require signal for control. Wait, that's not even turned on, so why couldn't I do anything? Wait, what? Come again? Maybe Kerbin's just on the wrong side. We'll see. Let's just walk down there and see what happens. You're now putting a lander on the moon. Good work, man. Good work. Wait. So if I zero this out, you know what? I've got nothing to tell me whether I'm controlling. Oh, no, I'm staring at it. It is telling me whether I'm controlling or not. So why? Why though? Is this a bug? I very specifically didn't want that. Enable comm network. Wait, let's try turning that off. Resume. There we go. All right, great. All right, we have control. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that wasn't the point of this playthrough, you know. All right, I am trying to swing myself around. That was what I was gonna do. That's what. Look at those two little pixels back there. Stare at them in between my terrible antennas. Alright, let's try and point ourselves in the right direction so that we can be ready for our burn in like 20 days, 30 days. And it's a long way to go around the nav pool. I kind of wish... I don't know, maybe I should just play some sandbox. I was about to say, I kind of wish I'd been given all the tech as well, but at that point, you've just got everything. You're just going for points at that point, right? You know? Oh, wobble, wobble. Look at this down here, my gimbal. I mean, maybe we should have brought a Kerbal, then we could just EVA'd ourselves down. Okay, I tried quite hard to bring myself down to a stop there. We got 30 days. I don't know whether I trust it to up all the way, so... Oh, no, not that. So we're just going to carry on pressing the buttons. And it's a long fall. Can we not go faster? or it takes a while. Tip for the future: when you unlock the nose cone thing, the same section as RCS and reaction rules will give you all the navigable options. Okay, that'll be the one we go for then. That'll be the one that we go for. It's been a while since I've like unlocked tech to know what bits go where, you know. This good. Got less than a couple of hours. An hour and a bit. Hour 12 minutes. Always the most tense bit is trying not to just shoot past my maneuver node. Oh, kind of did. I wasn't looking at the burn indicator. I was looking at the time till indicator. Great, good work. Well, we're burning anyway. Have I lost engine noises again? Oh, I hate this. I hate this greatly. Well, we're here. We're doing what we can. Trying to spot MOHO. It's going to be right next to the sun, right? It's going to be. Is it transiting in front? I don't see it yet. Let's have a look from the map view. So actually, it's back a bit. Probably quite a bit. Is that it? No, that's not it. Are we still able to see? Because like, there's Kerbal. So it's going to be somewhere in between. But the problem is, it's pretty far up and down, right? Could the time what not be screwing with your money counter? Yeah, maybe. I think I'm going to take it off because it turns out the one time that I would want it for, it turns out is bust. So yeah, I'm probably going to just end up taking that off in between streams. I am super surprised that we can't see that little ball of rock. It's quite a big ball of rock, really. I'm still very confused as to how that's not it. It feels like it should be it, but it's not. Hasn't got its little like name over it. It's not up, not down. Well, it'll be around somewhere. Yeah, almost definitely like the sun to the right of your screen. It's got to be that. Why is it not? Maybe distant object enhancement isn't doing it. Distant rendering. It's not quite. That's for a different craft. Okay, we nearly burnt through this outside edge here. Gonna drop these just out in space. You know, at some point these will zip through somebody else's solar system, and they can argue about whether it was a comet or an asteroid or what, and we'll just know that it was a bit of our rocket, and we'll laugh at them. Okay, ready for our staging. I think I kind of want to spin up for it. 3, 2, 1. I counted too fast. Go. Okay, we got that good. We did that good. It's not very good at slowing itself back down from the spin, but I suppose we were using rockets to spin, and now we're just using the SAS, so that also kind of makes sense. This is slow. Oh my gosh, this is slow. Can we times 2 it? That would be better. That would be better. It's still going to take a while. Reckons it's going to take us a minute to burn. Did you see the kid with the spiky balloon in Turkey? I think with a meteor behind him. No, I missed that. Though, you know, a lot of space rocks fall from the sky. I don't think people quite realise how much. So I would be very surprised if we don't have like a good footage of meteors hitting like all the time. Sunday, nice. It was the Perseid meteor showers over the past. It was about 3-4 weeks ago now. Maybe not quite that far. And me and my girlfriend went out to watch some meteors, some asteroids. I don't know what you want to call them. There are proper names, but I never learned the difference. And yeah, we saw two of the most amazing ones we've seen for like ever. It was pretty good. Why can I not? Thank you. Focus view on MOHO. Okay, do we? That's actually pretty close to the maneuver I wanted. Okay, this is solid, strong, solid and strong. I wish I knew what it was that was messing with my engine noises. Like it's yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And Kerbal 1, it's not like Kerbal 2. If I'm like, all right, I'm just going to quickly reset the game. I mean, I think I'd just about be able to get back in before my scheduled end, you know. Okay, we're pointing in roughly the right direction. Roughly. Try to swing back. I've gone too far. Would you believe I've gone too far? Okay, 13 days, 1 hour. 5-minute burn. 5-minute burn? Sorry, what? Okay, well, there we go. We'll drop down here. Warp to next maneuver? I mean, we can place that. I don't know why it said to warp to next maneuver, because I was totally going to warp to just outside. I'm gonna cancel before we actually get inside. Actually, we might end up having to burn from outside the sphere of influence. Try to stop MOHO with nukes. 20 odd minutes. Yeah, that's what I normally end up doing. Yeah, it's a pain. And it's one of the things they wanted to address with. You know what? I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow down. I don't trust Yo. I don't trust Yo. It's one of the things they tried to address in Kerbal 2. No data. Oh wait, how do we get rid of that? That's a thing I don't want up there. No, it's just gone. All right. That's the time warp mode. That's this one, right? It's just hanging there. I can't get rid of it now. Yeah, definitely gonna remove that one. Seems a little bit busted. Maybe just needs some bug reports put into it. I'm looking at that countdown timer for when I start burning. Am I even gonna be in the sphere of influence for MOHO when I start burning? That would be kind of hilarious. I've never started a burn outside before. It turns out no, unfortunately not. I mean, that would have been good. That would have been good. Okay, we're just crossing the boundary here. We are. We're at MOHO. We're at MOHO. We're here. We've kind of done the first part of it. Now we just need to stop. Thankfully, it's going to take us 45 minutes to drop down, and then only 5 minutes of that to burn. So that should be fine. We're very light of parts here. I might think about doing a ×4 warp. Because as I said, we're very, very light of parts. We're totally going to stop with enough fuel to spare. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Never does this go right for me. And I suppose technically we had to turn the comnet back off. So I don't feel great about that. But this was not the mission I thought we were going to be doing. It was trying to get the comm relay up and working. Okay, 12 minutes to go. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I've got all like serious countdown voice, but actually, that one's going to be the next countdown. 14, 5, 4, 3. Look how far away I am. 2, 1, go. I think I'm just going to have to make the noise impression. I ain't doing that for 5 minutes, though. Okay, there's ×2. There's ×3. What's 5 divided by 3? It's like 1.5 or something like that, right? Yeah, I think this should be fine. Are we going to get to... We aren't actually going to get to the point where we need to stage at any point. So if we could actually crash this one into the surface of MOHO, That would be pretty nice, actually. Pretty nice. We might try and get ourselves in, like, the most eccentric orbit we can. I say the most. That's quite eccentric. The sphere of influences do actually extend out pretty far. But we'll go for a pretty extreme orbit if we can. Going over the pole right now, and we're a little way off of half, actually. I suppose that makes sense, because as we're slowing down, we get more burn to do in the bit where we're slowing down, right? We got more burn in the second half than we have in the first half, because we're traveling over less distance. I think maybe that's a false logic there, but I feel like we're going to stop. I feel like we've actually got this within us right now. It's taken a while though. It's taken a while. Let's do it. Don't shake my craft. In fact, I've not saved it. I'm not going to do it. I was going to be like ×4. It's like no. We're not going to do that. It sounds like a great idea, but actually not one that I want to be part of. I'm going to turn that off, and we're just going to watch these two numbers get close to each other now. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're here. We have arrived. Yay. Okay, do I want to wait? What type of science are we getting right now? You go on, do it. High over MOHO. Okay, we'll send that home. Good. What else are we gonna do with it? Same with this one on the back here. Observe mystery goo. We'll send that one home. So if we're counted as high here, surely we can get some low science as well. And I'm going to do that now. We're gonna. There's no atmosphere on. I was about to say I don't know how high the atmosphere on MOHO is, but we know it's 0. So I'm going to come down to about 61 kilometers. You know what? I'm actually going to offload this stage. And then we're going to bring ourselves back up to a mountain scraping 7 kilometers. Is that running out of power? Send. Ah, man. Okay, right. We will use partial transmit, which will be fine. That's pretty significant. Okay, 24 kilometers periapsis. That's good. I wanted to switch to that one. Why would you not let me do that? Debris. Switch to. Okay, right. We'll be back with that one in a little bit. We're gonna watch this planet. I've got a feeling it's gonna get big. And it's gonna get big quickly. We've got quite the fast spinning little rocket here. It was literally just the boost stage. It did a good job sending us through interplanetary space. Did a good job at slowing us down. And now it's done a really good job of making sure that we don't make too much mess in our solar system. Is this the direction we want to be looking? I don't know, but look at this. I bet we've got ourselves a whole bunch of different biomes around here. I almost feel like this little area here, look, we've got a crater, we've got a lowlands, and we've got a midlands, right? Does that look like it might be different biomes? It does look like it. Whether it actually is or not, I don't know. But that's going to be one thing that we are looking forward to in the future, is sending our robots out. Because, of course, with collisions on with the parallax mod now, it actually makes sense to send a capable rover. Because you want to try and pick your way through all the boulders and stuff like that. And that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. Is that like an atmosphere, an exosphere? Slam. Yeah, no explosions. What's the no explosions? Very sad. Very sad. Anyway, we'll go to the tracking station. Why not? Let's go and have a look. Are we not? We're not allowed to look. Hey, thank you. Wow, that's a lot of debris right there. Orbiting the sun. I'm just going to go ahead and terminate all this. I don't think we need any of this cluttering up our little area over here. A little area being solar system. All right, MOHO, no problems. Are you playing with parallax? I am playing with parallax. Turn the collisions on and everything. Because that's obviously a fun day. A fun day. Alright, our orbiter is down nice and low now. Oh yeah, of course. Wait. Require complete. Allow partial. Transmit all the data. Transmit all. Also, how am I running out of power this close to the sun? Who decided that? Like this? Stop me. Slowly try and rotate ourselves into the right direction. The problem is, I've got the terrible camera system set up. It's not on chase. It's just like, yeah, I'll point whichever way I feel like you need to point. Is that better? Is that full sun? It's not full sun. Other way. Something like that. That's full sun, right? Alright, that's good. Log the pressure. Grab that near MOHO. Got it. Thank you. And log the temperature near MOHO. Great. Not enough electric charge. It's alright. We got someone here that, exactly for that. Okay. Alright. That's it. What I also want to be is CurbNet access. Unfortunately, unless we get refresh, this one refresh, display visibility. Isn't there a bio mode somewhere here? Don't know exactly. Maybe we need a higher quality. Okay, that's nice. Sorry, maybe we need a higher quality piece of kit back out here, which we will be bringing. Already found destroyed the solar panels 3 times while recording a YouTube video. Easy done though. He was trying to make it using machines, right? Yeah, nah, that's cool. All right. Well, I guess we're back to the space center. You know what? We're early. Did we get any so how much science did we have when we left? Like 12, right? So something like that. And now we have, it's gonna be like 7. Loading. 192. Whoa. That's crazy. That's great. I'm glad that worked out. 190. I mean, I might just get these two because they always get ignored. You know what I'm saying? Like these two definitely seem like ones that just get forgotten about. And if I don't do them now, they'll just be left behind. And there we go. I did it. That was the thing we did right there. EVA experiment. You know what? I don't make enough use of those experiments. The EVA stuff. We were talking about how we could do with some RCS. That could be a thing. We can only really make one per chase here. I don't know which. I wish I could do helicopters well, drones well. I can do them, but it would take me literally a whole stream just to be like, all right, and now we've got one rotor done. I got cyclic control working. We do have hinges though. Ooh, this might be a winner. What do you reckon? Robot parts? Robot parts to Ike? Are there any better what's the word I'm looking for here? Antennae. I'd prefer to play with Comnet if I could, to be fair. But it looks like not. We can get rover wheels, though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the robotics, because I can make something crazy with the robotics, whereas the rover wheels are just wheels, right? If I come up against a rock, I'm done for. But if I've made a snake bot, I don't know if I can make a snake bot. But if I made a snake bot, then maybe we can do that. I think actually with that, rather than just kind of stammer through the next 10 minutes, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where I hear Snakebot is the way forwards. If you have any ideas on how to make that happen, let me know, and we'll look into it. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.